Nina. Thank you for having me today. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you?
You are so beautiful, by the way. I think you're gorgeous. I just have to say, for this Monday morning, you look all bright and cheery. Uh,
Thank you.
so I loved your character. I thought she was funny, but she was also like, interesting because she had all these skeletons in her closet and she was, for me, you were my first go-to. I'm like, she for sure did it because she has a lot to on the line. Um, so my question to you, how did you prepare to blend comedy and suspense in your portrayal of a character caught in a high school reunion turned murder mystery?
Yeah, she was a really interesting character to play, and I had a lot of fun with it because she was very layered despite having all these walls up. I think anyone who has a lot to hide puts up walls in order to hide within them. And so I love that there's a twist with my character. There's an interesting edge to her. Just like, you think she's sort of one-dimensional, and then you peel back the layers and you find out more and more about her. Um, but that's all I can kind of say without giving away anything,
Right.
sadly.
Right. And then, what I loved about this film is it really brought me back to high school and all the stereotypical personalities. You have the nerds, you have the stoners, and you have all these different personalities. And did you feel that you could relate to any of the characters in the film? And if so, who would it be?
I'm trying to think. I could definitely relate to the snowstorms because I grew up in Toronto, and getting snowed in did occasionally happen to us. Although it had to be like 6 feet of snow, or you had to go to school and work, despite the fact that there was a lot of snow. In terms of the characters, I'm just trying to think. I mean, I went to a performing arts high school. I should probably start with that. And so I kind of went between the different groups. Like there was definitely cliques. There was like the music theater clique, there was the dancers clique, the artists, the visual artists clique, there was the jocks and the popular girls. There was like all these different friend groups. And I don't feel like I was a member of any of them necessarily, but I like dipped a toe in a lot of them. So, because I did musical theater, I was in the drama, I danced, I also focused on academics, and I liked playing sports. So I kind of like jumped around. So it's kind of hard for me to relate to one character in particular, to be honest. And I can't say my own because I'm not, you know, without spoiling anything. I don't think I was like my character.
Totally makes sense. So my next question is, filming in a snowbound mansion must have been unique. Were there any standout moments or challenges during the production?
Yeah, I mean, I think the fact that we were in that it was summertime when we were shooting the winter movie was definitely a challenge because we were all like bundled up. I had like stockings on and long sleeves, and um Billy, I believe, had like a big jacket and a hat and all these like everyone was really bundled, and it was probably 110 degrees outside. And we had to turn off the air conditioning every time we would shoot because of noise reasons. So the biggest challenge was probably for the hair and makeup department to like keep us dry and keep us looking like we weren't sweating the whole time.
I had no clue. I thought definitely it was winter, so y'all did it flawlessly, and obviously we wouldn't be able to tell. So you've worked in diverse genres. How did your past experience shape your approach to this role?
Yeah, I mean, it's this movie in a way is like a perfect combination of so many of the things and that I've done in the past because I've done genre with Vampire Diaries and other things like the suspense side of it. I'm very familiar with, and I've done a lot of comedies in recent years, so I got to do that in this film as well. Um, so yeah, I feel like everything you do as an actor kind of prepares you a little bit more and more for whatever the next thing is. And I, I love the Knives Out franchise, so it was a shoe-in for me.
That's awesome. And one last question. Behind the scenes, were there any moments or special um, experiences you have that you would love to share?
I mean, I think the cast and we've all become very close because of this film. I've gained some lifelong friendships, that's for sure. Rel and I are really, we've probably kept in touch maybe the most. And Billy and I went on a trip together with a bunch of our friends, and Rel and I see each other. We've shot now a couple movies together, and we're hosting screenings together, and we've stayed in touch. And so I feel like the friendships, um, and there was a couple of nights where we went out after work and bonded in that way. We really wanted the authentic feeling of a group of people who had actually went through high school together. So we did some work to bond in that way and get to know each other in a more intimate way.
Yeah, it was great. It really, really was a great film, and congratulations. You were brilliant in it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. I appreciate you. Thank you.